Welcome back to 963 Unplugged. In the last video, we introduced 4 powerful programming languages: C, C++, Java, and Python. In this video, we are going with 5 beginner topics to understand those languages. Understanding program structure, variables and data types, taking input and displaying output, basic operations, compiling and running the code. But before we start writing real-world programs, we need to understand the basic syntax and structure of these languages. Today, we're breaking it down in a simple, clear way, so by the end of this video, you'll know how to write and execute basic programs in all 4 languages. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Understanding program structure. Every programming language has a specific way of organizing code. This is what we call this program structure. Think of it as the blueprint that tells the computer how to interpret and run your instructions. C and C++ require a function called main, where execution starts. Java requires a class and a main method inside it. Python is more flexible, no need for a main function, but it's recommended for organized coding. Let's compare. Do you see the difference? C and C++ use a main function. Java needs a class and a main method. But Python? Just a simple print function does the job. Variables and data types. Now that we understand the structure, let's talk about variables. Variables store information, like numbers or text. But not all languages handle them the same way. C and C++ need explicit variable declaration. Java requires specifying data types. Python automatically detects data types. See the pattern? In C, C++, and Java, you must declare the type of data. But in Python, you just assign the value, and it figures out the type automatically. Taking input and displaying output. A program is interactive when it takes input and gives output. Let's see how input and output work in these 4 languages. Let's take a look at how each programming language prints "Welcome to Programming" on the screen. In C, we use printf to display output. C++, the count statement is used for printing. In Java, system.out.println handles output display. Python, print, is the simple way to show output. Each language has its own syntax, but the goal remains the same, displaying text on the screen. Let's take a look at how each programming language takes input from the user. Notice the difference? C uses scanf, C++ uses sin, Java uses scanner, and Python just uses input. Understanding these basics will make programming much easier. Basic operations, arithmetic and logical operators. Now, let's look at basic mathematical operations. All 4 languages support common operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The syntax may look different, but the logic remains the same. Compiling and running the code. Once we've written the code, we need to run it. But each language has a different way of executing programs. C and C++ require compiling first, with a compiler like GCC or G++. Java compiles into bytecode and runs on the Java Virtual Machine, JVM. Python runs directly as it is an interpreted language. That's why Python is preferred for quick scripting. It runs directly without compilation. But C, C++, and Java require a compilation step before execution. And there you have it. We've covered the basic syntax, program structure, variables, input, output, operations, and how to run programs in C, C++, Java, and Python. In the next video, we'll explore conditional statements, if-else, switch case, in all 4 languages. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 963 Unplugged. See you in the next one.